So this is how I look at things, right? If you could put my card on something you seen that I went through, I could give you some advice on it. Like, yo, so this is what I learned from that. You know, some women, when they're in a position of power, they kind of...
you share that wisdom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You share that wisdom of what to do and what not to do.
Right.
They share the wisdom.
What to do and what not to do.
That's not what he was saying.
So, no, that's what he was asking.
Some women, when they're in a position of power,
nah, they be tripping.
That's what he was saying.
And they be like, yo,
wow,
that's where he was going.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
You know, because
nobody's getting in a relationship and worrying about power. Like, that's another thing. Like, what are we worried about power for?
That
I mean,
is
I feel
not
like,
true.
1000%.
A lot of people get in a relationship.
I mean, if they, okay,
power.
well, me, I can speak for myself. I'm not going into a situation where I'm looking for, it's about power. At the end of the day, like I said, I want to be able to submit, right? Listen with your ears, you know what I'm saying? And not the fucking internet. Listen with your ears and not the internet. That's a new bar, right? You would understand and hear when I first said I want to be, I want to be submissive, right. And that's just the type of woman I am. So power, there's no power in being submissive.
No, there's a lot of power.
There's a lot of
power in being
There's so much power.
All right, well, I don't know. Teach me then. Let me know. Teach me.
Then listen
I'm
what you
down
use and not the internet.
Let me know.
No, I feel like all women empower a man when you become submissive. And depending on who that woman is, this guy could go from being, zero in the streets to like the president, depending on who the woman is. Because that submission is so important to us that when we get it and we look at the individual who gives it to us, if you take it seriously, if you're not like childish, you know what I mean? And you understand what you've been given, it kind of gives you a confidence that's unbreakable.
Okay, so, sorry. Help me, okay. So maybe my definition of submissive. Let me tell you what I mean by submissive first.
Sure.
And then maybe we'll understand more.
You make breakfast?
Not even you need breakfast. Allowing a man, like just letting a man be a man.
Letting him lead?
Letting him lead, like give, like, like listen, being a listener. Being submissive is being a great listener.
Right.
In my world. I feel like if you listen and be open to understanding and just listen to them, because sometimes as women, we got all the answers.
Yeah.
But, you have to let a man sometimes kind of teach you something, because at the end of the day, they're men, and I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, right? No?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's how I feel though. Like, yeah, because it's not about making breakfast. Like, I mean, in my time, like, I don't need to cook breakfast. I could cook breakfast and bring breakfast in bed and shit like that. But I feel like that's cute. Like, that's nice. That's kind. That's being kind. I don't think that's being submissive. Being submissive is like allowing you to go ahead and say, I love you, you are my man, and what is it that you need me to do?
And if he says
some wild shit, then listen, nigga, like,
you just turned it to dominant real quick.
I know,
the whole shit just turned.
Conditions. There's always conditions. Yo, always conditions.
She said, what do you want?
What do you need me to
but
do?
Nigga, if you decide, you just
you gonna get dominant real quick.
Because men is crazy. Like, men.
You said men are crazy?
No, that's called
Men be crazy sometimes.
No, that's called the bad faith argument. You came into it with a bad faith argument.
How is a man crazy in your opinion?
I just think I just don't like manipulation shit.
Nobody likes
What's manipulation?
Like,
Because I could be
it
honest to you, and you might look at it as manipulation.
Yeah, but that's fine and all. But like, it's not about being honest. It's about like, you could like, that's another thing I can't stand, when niggas be like, at least I'm being honest. Nah, fuck that. You don't know right from wrong. You don't know right from wrong. Like, you missed the first step. You skipped to being honest. What about how you was fucking raised?
Making a
What about
decision.
morals?
Right.
What about, like,
Subjective.
making that decision? You talk about honesty, nigga.
Subjective.
No, no.
What about self-awareness?
Subjective.
No, okay.
That's my
Again,
whole thing
I
on
get
that.
that.
You know
I
what I
get that.
mean?
I get
But,
that.
but at the
And
same
there's nothing wrong
time,
with that.
but at the same time, when a man says, "At least I'm being honest," I'm not playing a game with you. I'm not leaving you to try to follow
That's
the
manipulation
breadcrumbs.
we're not on no fucking joysticks. I know you're not playing a game. Like this, you don't have to tell me I'm not playing a game with you. Like niggas ain't set up the PlayStation. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You might as well play this shit up. No, you ain't here to play games. I already know
I
that.
get what you're saying. You're saying more so it's about the decision making before the conversation of at least I'm being honest with you.
Nah, you just gave her alley-oop, bro.
No, I'm saying that's
Not
where I understand where she's
1000%.
coming from.
It's about the
foundation
decision
of the
making. I
issue.
feel like, men, it's easy to, not easy, but I respect the honesty, and I love, for someone to be honest. But at the end of the day, like when you made the mistake, you knew. So it's like outside of this honesty, now it's about trust. And when trust becomes a factor, it's not. That's when it gets a little rocky and shaky.
But if you're listening enough, you can see the mistake coming.
Listening to the honest truth.
Yes.
What the fuck do I need? Now, how honest? Now, give me an example of honesty,
All
of
right.
an honest moment that you've had with a female and you was being honest, that you know what I'm saying,
Oh
fucked up.
shit! God damn! There's
Give
a
me
lot
an
of those.
example.
You are super honest.
You walked right into that one.
I had two women meet each other. And I said, I love you, I love you. What we gonna do about this?
Like, why are you telling me? like, and that's the problem. You knew that when. So no, that might not be the problem. Now, let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
You knew you loved that woman, and you knew you loved that woman, and at that moment, you felt like you had to tell both of them that you loved them.
Yes.
But growing up, what do you know? Is it like
I don't care.
now?
what I know.
Hold on. Growing up, what do you know? Do you know?
Know
do you
about
know
other
marriage?
people?
Like,
Do I know
like,
about
do you,
other people?
Hold on. Do
You
you
saying know about other people?
No, just as a
Or know
young,
about myself?
as about yourself, and you
What I know
and
about
you-
myself led me to that situation.
No, growing up and your experience in life, whether it's from your parents, whether it's from your parents, your cousins,
Those
your
equal
brothers, or
other
whatever
people.
it is, regardless, because at the end of the day, listen, experience is a motherfucker. So
Right.
Other people's experiences.
yeah,
You
whatever.
can't base your moves on somebody else's
Okay, no,
experiences.
regardless, at the end of the day, we're not about to say that. Okay? You
Corey,
saw
we
two.
literally
Listen, hold
No
on, let
new
me finish.
friend.
Wait,
Let me
wait,
finish.
wait,
You
wait,
saw
wait.
two women and you told them that you loved them, right?
Right.
So if you told them that you loved them, now before you told them that you loved them, have you ever had thoughts about having a family with one woman? Don't sit here and
Yeah, of
fucking
course.
look in the sky like are you crazy? Like that be the shit I be talking. He like,
Of course, that's what's
Okay,
being
then.
programmed to you.
okay,
from
so
the
let me
time
ask you
that
a question. Do you believe in having one relationship, being married to one woman, or you're actually the type, the person to deal with multiple women? Like,
Multiple.
okay, so you don't mind being in multiple relationships and also like having an open relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. When did that happen? Is that something that's new?
It's always
recent?
happened to me.
Okay, cool. So,
I just didn't know what it was. I was cheating.
all right. Okay, so cool. Boom. You was cheating, whatever. You ain't know, so now you know. So now, how's the open relationship life
He
working?
tells
for
them
you?
the truth.
Yeah.
Now are you in a relationship with two women right now?
That's for another episode.
No.
No, let him finish.
It's a safe place.
No, but
Look,
that particular time.
Are you in a relationship with a woman?
particular
Are you
time.
single or not?
That particular time, it became a situation. And it
Okay.
was beautiful.
Okay. So how do you feel now?
I want it back.
What do you have now? Are you single?
I was single with options.
All right, cool. So
Right.
that's dope. I don't judge nobody. If you're down for open relationships and you don't, and you are believing marrying multiple women and having kids with multiple women and just having a family coming together, I support that. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you believe in. What about you?
For me?
Yeah.
Wait, no. What about you?
No.
Yeah,
no,
this is
no.
about
What
you.
about you?
What do
Yeah.
you- What, do I believe in
What do you
open
believe? Yeah,
relationships?
what do you believe?
What do you mean? No. I
You
just told you
really had
I'm
to
a
ask that?
faithful man.
It's hot for trap, trapper, turn first smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.